Hey, what's up, y'all? Where's that volume button? Still on that Gran Turismo. Yo, there's some brisket. It's a lot better when they slice it real thin. I went to a parade, but it started at 6, and then by the time I got there, like, they'd already made it halfway through, and then I would have had to driven like all the way around, but like I just walked it, and there was people out everywhere. A lot of them was leaving. A lot of people was like packing up their stuff. It was like on the side of the road, like camping with their foldable tents type stuff. It was cool. It's good to get out every now and then, you know. Like I didn't even know until I was because I got this magazine yesterday. This magazine was like telling me about places to go. And yeah, it was the 7th. I was like, "Oh, today's the 7th." And like I was at this parade for like an hour. Got some beads. There's like a lot of beads. There's a lot of beads there. Picking up beads like it was all on the road. And I got some CBD with a little bit of THC in there. It's derived from hemp. Um, some gummies. One, two, three, four. They're $15 each. But these like aren't actually as good. These edibles aren't that good. They're actually toxic in high doses. It's that Delta 8, Delta 9 THCP stuff. And you got to be careful with those because you don't want to do too much. It, I heard that some people may have died. So like that's why it's good to do real weed, real cannabis, real herb. Um, but yeah, like like one of these bags will last. Yeah, yo, what up, unknown? No, it's not normal. It's like some synthetic stuff from hemp. Um, that's why like I say be careful because like I heard this dude on the news the other day. Like some people actually uh, got sick and may have died from doing too much because you can't really get high off of it. I mean, you can get a little bit high off of it, but there's a threshold where you try to do more and it ends up hurting your stomach because it hurt my stomach. And so I know that if like say you eat 3 bags or something, oh, that would be terrible. Like you know, no, no. So that's why like I recommend getting real weed. Like like I said, I got this magazine. It's like a local magazine, and I was going through it. And like the other day, like where the parade was, I did see a billboard, and like what they want people to do is call in or like you register at the website, and then a clinician will call you, and then you like your permission is available at the dispensary. Then you can go buy at the dispensary. You don't even have to see a doctor in real life type stuff. And I just haven't did that. So like yeah, these are $15 each. It's like 8 gummies. And you know, it's like I just haven't gotten normal flour from anybody in a long time. And I miss it. But I'm supporting the state, I guess, but I'm contributing, they're gonna see that they get tax money. It's just yeah, like I got 6 of these bags and it's $90. I got 6 of these bags and it's $90 and like what I said, crazy stuff. Thanks for telling. Is THCA real weed or fake as well? I'm not sure about the THCA. Like when I was buying the flower, like I was getting some of that and I did like it more. Like I liked it better than the other stuff that said, hemp, THC. And now there's these other ones with THCP. Or this is Delta 9, but yeah, like I've gotten one of them that said THCP and it was more toxic. It was like potent. Be careful. Um, but yeah, like even with the like I don't remember because I was smoking some of that legal flower that was like the Delta 9, Delta 8 type stuff. And I do remember getting a stomach ache after smoking like 2 grams of it in one day. Um, and yeah, there was one day that I did like one of these bags a few months ago, and like I did one bag in one day, and yeah, my stomach started hurting by the end of the day. But like yeah, like what I was saying is like I miss the way weed prices used to be before all the kush. Cause like that dark green weed, it used to be like $25 a quarter, and it would last me a whole week. And I don't know how it is at the dispensaries, but I'm sure they have flour. But without any pesticides would be the best. But or any of those chemicals. Um, but I did see this one woman at like she was live streaming from a legal state, and she had some of that like weed oil. It was a vaporizer, and it was like $15. She said it would last her like 3 days. So that was good, but still, even still, like I've heard people talk about some of the weed oil from the vapes. It depends on how they're making it. Like there could still be some leftover chemicals in that actually cause liver damage. So, oh man, like yeah, like the woman that was working there, she was only 20 years old, and I was like, this stuff is toxic in high doses, and like she didn't even know. She didn't even know because I told her that I'd be, like I just haven't gotten my permission to go to the dispensary. But yeah, like I heard some of those places up north where y'all be farming hemp, like it's the 5 leaf of the weed. The hemp is like I guess is the male plant of cannabis, like marijuana. But it was traditionally used for rope and all kind of stuff. It was like industrial hemp back before like 1911 type stuff, 1912. Whenever they made it illegal, like I heard some of the old dollars used to have some hemp on it or something, like a picture of a weed farm with a plow. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. I know. You can go buy your weapons, but they don't want us to have medicine. Or I mean, that's the way it looks like. Like I don't know if it was ignorance or if it was something more nefarious. Like, But I did hear they started making pills. Like they didn't really start getting big into the pills. Like our medical industry with the pills is not very old. And it's like right when they started making a lot of pills, weed was they made weed illegal like as medicine for a lot of things actually. And then we finally, there's a loophole so like I don't know if it was capitalists, like somebody with money that was starting a business like the loophole with the hemp because it's like synthetic or something. It's just very confusing that they can make something and it actually be toxic in high doses. I mean that like it is like coffee. Coffee is toxic in high doses. Alcohol is toxic in high doses. Yeah, but I ate a gummy. And you're supposed to wait like 15 minutes. 15, 20 minutes. But the price on the CBD went down. Like I thought it was $60, but it was $40. Cause yeah, 6 of these gummy bags was $90, and then this was $40, and then I got some spray for like your joints, like if you have some pain or something. Like I put some on my neck, but really a hot shower really helps when I take a hot shower when I wake up with a sore neck. Besides doing the stretches, same thing with my back. Sometimes my back gets out of alignment and I have to get on the floor and like ball up and then do some sit-ups. It works, but yeah, I messed my neck up a long time ago. Accidents over time add up, and yeah, it sucks. But yeah, the CBD, like they only had one product that's like CBD only. Like the first time I smoked some legal herb from the store, it was CBD, and I noticed it helped me relax and it helped me talk, and I didn't feel like high or anything, which was disappointing in the long run. But seeing how it benefited me, like yeah, like I appreciate it. And it's you can get CBD, you can order it online, um and then even after you get like a medical prescription for the dispensary, if where you live, like your state has that like into law, you can like order your weed online. Because I didn't even know until this magazine, like because I saw it on a billboard but I didn't call, like I didn't go to the website or something. And but I seen it again in this magazine. It's like a local magazine, and yeah, they expect people to go to the website and then enter their info and then wait on a call, and then you get the call from the doctor, and then you're able to go to the dispensary or order it online. You need money on a debit card, which I haven't did yet. But it's been like that for a few years now, like at least 2 or 3 years probably, right? I don't know, but it seems like we're slowly progressing. Like I think this is the way it was. Besides the toxic hemp products, um, that's basically the way it was in California, like back in the '90s or something, wasn't it? Because I remember seeing like cancer patients, like sick people, like some type of disease, like Montel Williams, that muscular dystrophy stuff, where their body hurts. They was getting prescribed weed from the doctors, and they had like a volcano, and they would fill up the bag, and then they would, do their weed like that. And then I don't know when, but Probably like 2014 or maybe before that, because that's when, Colorado was like real famous for that. Because I remember learning about Colorado. It was like they legalized it. It was 21 and up, and then now they let people grow like up to 6 plants. And there's other states too. Like I have a map that shows how many states. It's like almost half the country has decriminalized it and recreational. Like you can grow it or you can smoke it. It's like that's good. We're making some type of progress, but I don't like the part that they don't warn people on this legal hemp type stuff that's like actually toxic in high doses. Like that's what gets me. Like I don't understand why they didn't warn people about that more. Because the first time I had learned about it, I looked up on YouTube about it, and there was this one politician talking about this one woman that drank this drink, and she went to the hospital. And he's all like, "We made sure that it's not that high of a dose. You'd have to smoke a whole truckload to get high," type stuff. But they never explained how it's actually not real weed, cannabis. Because, like if you didn't know, like it takes a lot of cannabis to actually, they said you had to smoke like what was it, like 1,500 pounds of weed just to overdose from it, like real weed. Because I was seeing some of that before this legal hemp stuff, like with the Colorado stuff in 2014. Like people was making concentrated weed, like it was white crystals type stuff. It was like 100% THC. Like I know. I'm like, what? Like I seen some people smoking out of a vape, but it was real weed. It was concentrated, and they was getting stupid high. Like I'm talking about stupid high. I was like, wow. But no, you can't do that with these. The edibles and stuff. Like I don't know. Y'all ever made y'all's own edibles? Like how much? You could probably consume a lot of weed. You could eat a lot of weed gummies or like weed brownies, can of butter type stuff. Like in the recreational states, like people, like I talked to this one dude. He'd made so much can of butter, he was tired of it. Like he didn't want to eat no more can of butter. Or this other dude, yeah, like he had so much weed it would last him a lifetime or something. Like his wife was like, "Are you gonna do anything this year? Like you have enough weed. Are you just gonna grow weed this year or something?" But he was like, "Let me send you some weed." I'm like, "Nah, dude. Nah, man, I'm scared. Like they don't play with that stuff. Like it's not as free in the South as it is up north because they think it's okay." Like I don't talk to 3 people. They was like, "Let me send you some." No, no, man. Like yeah, this one guy, like he lived up northwest, and he started his own weed dispensary. He was a truck driver, and he had 2 trucks. Nah, man, I'll eat another gummy, man. Last time I was doing these, like I remember I ate a few gummies. I was laying in my bed laughing. Yeah, why? They don't want us to smoke the herb, but see, they probably just getting confused with people smoking herb, like real weed, and then the fake weed. I don't know. But it's moving on up, like over here. As long as you have less than 14 grams, it's just $100 ticket. They're not gonna take you to jail anymore. They used to take me to jail, and that's what give me anxiety. Like I would have this. Like that's why I was sweating. Netherlands, wow. The Netherlands practically made ecstasy, MDMA legal. Like they could have up to 5 pills or something. I was seeing some of that in a documentary. It's legal in the Netherlands, but it's not at the same time. Yeah. You can have 500 grams, 500 G in a coffee shop and sell it, but taken to the coffee shop or growing is a no-no. Hmm. So they want the tax dollars. They want it to be controlled and regulated type of stuff. 500 grams, that's a lot. Let's see, it was 28 divided by 500 equals. Oh, I don't know. Hmm. I forgot how to divide or whatever, sorry. So you can sell cookies but not bake them? Oh, it's about the tax. Yeah, it makes sense. It's like how they regulate alcohol, how they do alcohol. Oh, I'm muted.